So ThinManager is a software package to help deliver content. So a server-client relationship, or a server-thin client. So it's a way of getting content out to the factory floor. So as an integrator in developing an HMI or putting computers out on the shop floor, one of the long-term fears as an integrator is I do all this work on the computer, I set it up out in the factory, and away I go, and who maintains it, who takes care of it, who deals with it when it finally fails. So all of those things are a major concern from an integrator standpoint. But what ThinManager does is it centralizes that server or that content, puts it on a server where it can be managed by IT, it can be backed up, it can be secure, it can be all of these different things, and your thin client out on the floor is just, like I say, it's a thin client. It has no software on it, it has no, essentially nothing that you have to worry about. If the thin client dies, you just put in a new one. Someone steals it, you put in a new one. They get nothing. So that's the part that's really good. There's lots of benefits for a ThinManager. So the security piece is a big one. The centralized server where you have all your information protected and backed up is a big one. Replacement is a really good one. So say you have an angry employee and they take and smash the computer and run out the door. Doesn't happen that often, but say someone steals it. So that's maybe a more common one. So now you just plug a new one in, it auto configures, and you're done. So you lose, and they get nothing. If they steal it, they get absolutely nothing. So I always fear that D-Day, right? The day your computer dies. So this is a really good way of being prepared for that. So one customer where we put it in, what this does is it now allows for mobile clients. So you've got thin clients out on the floor, which is basically just an HMI like you would normally have. And then there's mobile clients where it pushes it out to an iPad. And so it allows the operator, as he's making adjustments, he carries it with him, climbs up inside the machine, then he can look at it, make his changes, go back down for, say, adjusting glue rolls or glue gaps or some of those finer adjustments. It's a really open base. So you can do, I can use Windows, I can use Linux, I can use any operating system, any software, anywhere. I can push cameras through it. Really any content you want to push through it, you can. For instance, I could source the game on Sunday, right? I could push a game out to the operator. So say I put a little Forge window on their screen and say, hey, look, I know it's a big deal, you're working on Sunday, but here's the game at least. You can do really anything you can imagine you can do. The only other thing I would say is it helps build the bond between controls and IT. So that part I really like, that it kind of drives controls guys to work with the IT, and that partnership can be really powerful from a plant perspective, a security perspective, and a content control perspective. Traditionally, it kind of have controls and IT banging heads and two different worlds, but with the modern plant, the Internet of Things, the bringing all the information in, there really is no separation. Right, so if you want the business systems and the plant systems talking, you got to have that connection, and this is a piece that helps bring it, because IT is helping us maintain the server. They're helping us with our distribution of our content. Just a good thing. The ThinManager is a Rockwell product. Very easy to navigate. Really good setup. Really good support. All the things that come under the Rockwell umbrella that way.